So that was my first cut with the Granberg MK3 36-inch chainsaw mill. I'm running a steel MS 460, and I didn't have too flat of a board to start. You saw that 2x6 or 2x8, whatever. Had a little twist in it. That was all I had. I have a ladder that I'm going to use as my reference surface for bigger logs, but that worked pretty well. I'm just trying to slab this and test it out. I'm not sure quite what this wood is. I know it has a lot of spalting in it. It's really cool looking. But right now I'm going to set my depth to 2 inches and go off this surface and see if I can get 2 more little slabs out of this. I might have to do 2-inch and 1-inch, and that's all I'm going to get. Behind me I've got locust and 2 cherry, 2 logs of cherry, and I got some more at my house, so I'm going to try those later. Mav, come here. Maverick, come here. Say hi to the camera. Say hi. Anyways, I'm going to change this height right now. It's really easy, it's just 4 bolts. Oh. I'm running a rip chain on this. Not sure exactly what it is. I'll try to find the specs later, but I got it off Amazon. It was like 30 bucks. So this is a 24-inch bar, but I can run up to 32 with this saw, I think. Some people might run 36s, but it's a little underpowered for that, so let's give this a shot. So here's how I did the first cut. You can see that end had a little lump on it. I could have cut that off and set it flat, but I decided just to kind of shim this end. Focus. Shim this end up, ran 2.5-inch screws in, just to get it pretty much level. Doesn't have to be perfect. Worked really well. Now I got these 2 pieces of cherry, and they got a little bit of a twist in them. I actually have a 12-foot one of these that was the top of the tree. It's skinnier, but I'm going to see if I can set up relatively flat on this big one on the right here and give it a shot. So the way I set this up is so I can get the widest part of the log, and I have to account for that 3-inch gap there. So I got the saw set at 5 1/4. That accounts for the 1.5 inch on the 2x8 on the top. So I'll get a level surface with that, and then we'll start slabbing. Look at that cherry. I don't know how bad that part is, but so unfortunately that piece of cherry had more rot in it than I thought. They all broke in half, so that sucks because it was really awesome grain. Still gonna try that one, I think. Well guys, here's my yield on that cherry wood. Unfortunately, these two pieces here and these two had termites all in them. And most of it is rotted, but it was really fun, a little practice. I think this piece right here is the only good one that's clean, no rot. So a couple hours of work for one piece of cherry, but still, I don't know, maybe I can send them to a kiln, kill the bugs in them, because I could still fill some of this with epoxy and get some really awesome slabs. Most of it's 1.5 inches, except for like the top and bottom pieces, closer to 3 inch. See, yeah, those little buggers. So that was a couple hours of work, maybe 2 hours. That's including putting the new chain on my saw, setting up the Granberg jig, and getting everything kind of figured out how to do it. Probably did a total of like 12 cuts or something, all on the same blade. This wood's not that wide, it's probably 12-inch max, so it was a good first day working on it. If you guys are going to do this, definitely get the proper safety equipment. It's well worth it. The chainsaw pants, the gloves that have the Kevlar backing, and the helmet, the screen, ear protection. Definitely invest in all of it. I used to not wear any of that when I was cutting logs for firewood and stuff, and it's just stupid. You never know what can happen. You can get kicked back. So the chainsaw mill, the only problem I have with it is when you change the height, which you have to do quite often, because your first cut is usually 3 to 4 inches to clear your screws or whatever you're using to hold a flat plane on the top. And so you have to change it from like 3 inch, 4 inch to 1 inch or 1.5 inches or 2 inch or whatever you're slabbing. I wish there was like a quick release, some knobs on there. I get it, it's probably a safety thing. You use your chainsaw wrench to tighten the nuts on it, and it's more secure, but they should come up with a way to make that a quick height change, save a ton of time. Next time I'm probably just going to use my impact on my drill and just unscrew and change the height. That should save some time. So I've got a lot more cherry and a big 14-inch wide locust log, 14 inches in diameter. I've never cut locust before. Looks like it has some rot too. These are just logs I got in my yard. So I do have a couple big oak trees. I'm going to tackle those next. One probably 24-inch circumference, so that'll be fun. But thanks for joining me on kind of like my first chainsaw milling adventure here. Any tips that you can give me, more than appreciated. Again, you can check me out on Instagram, social media. I'll be posting pictures of this when I do it, and I'll try to get this up pretty quick. Like I said, I'm trying to get you guys videos more often, so I hope you enjoy, and until next time, peace out.